Happening is Big K.A. We back in this thing. K too good. He sleep with a cut up Patron. You know the big dog on the team. Now we here to talk. We here to talk. We here to talk. Now, also how y'all doing? How's y'all day? By the way, I don't know the exact numbers, but looking at the end, the latest more people's watching than subscribing. So hey, if you like the content, take a chance on your kid and subscribe real quick. Help your boy grow. You know I'm recovering from being sick. I got the clarity. You know what I'm saying? I could do all my little bullshit I was doing before. So hey. That's what we're gonna do. Anyways. We bringing this up again, which I don't know why this is catching steam now. A couple videos back, I did mention like the bodyguard and the whole Tory Lanez being the Stallion shooting situation. Put out an affidavit or whatever have you about the whole situation that took place, and basically he stated, "Oh, this is what happened, whatever have you." But now I guess it's back in attention. I don't know if it resurfaced a lot or basically people is taking that shit as word is bond of him recounting the tale. I still saying a lot of people in the comments have been arguing with me. I just don't really talk back at this point, arguing me about the way I'm viewing the case, or they just think Tory Lanez is guilty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, and I'm gonna say this at the top, I am not saying Megan Thee Stallion didn't get shot. I am not saying Tory Lanez didn't have the gun. Whose gun it was, I don't think it's Tory's. Cause I'm just gonna say that. I don't think it's Tory's. It might be from some other people. I just don't think it's Tory's. Also, this is the thing. I remember when I first covered it, there's probably a fucking video. There is no way you go to a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house. Y'all driving down the main street. Allegedly, when Kelsey and Meg was arguing, she got out, sat down at the bus stop or whatever. Tory went to go talk to her. Somehow she got back into the vehicle and whatever have you. So there is no way. There's not no video evidence in 2020, my nigga. Fuck 2024 for a second. In 2020, nigga, there's no video evidence. You at a bus stop. There's nothing. This is crazy. Also, again, if I am doing a court case and we have 3 motherfuckers that was inebriated, but there's one person that was more sober than the rest, and he was operating the moving vehicle, I would like that nigga to say his piece. Yes, he is employed by Tory Lanez, so yes, you could say there is some biasness in there, but still there's some bullshit. Also, what I did not like about that thing, y'all cannot, the court case, y'all cannot sway me, is the fact that I believe the dude, the neighbor, was a Tory witness or whatever, but he was in the elevator with the DA. They had their little conversation, and then the next day, he kind of switched the story. Y'all cannot sit here and validate that shit. But anyways, that court case was a mess. Kelsey got immunity somehow, and then she would go over there. I don't remember what happened. I just had a kid. I don't remember what happened. Like, bro, y'all was not paying attention to that court case. By the way, he did not, like I said, he did not get charged for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. He got charged with having a firearm and some other charges, you know what I'm saying? That's what he got charged with at the end of the day. Now, again, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. Did he actually do it? Did he not? But basically, I believe the bodyguard / driver's affidavit came out, and like people was talking about it. And honestly, in my opinion, it's too late, my nigga. Like, at least like when that shit was going on, this should have came out like the day of they sentenced the nigga, at least. You know what I'm saying? And at the point, I think when they discovered, like, he got low. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was, but I guess it got to the point where it was like, even if you testify or whatever, we found him or whatever, it wouldn't really add shit to this. And by the way, I believe they found him, and they're like, oh shit, we could like try to put him in there, and they just didn't want to go through it. It was taking too long. That was the thing. So it's a weird case. But basically, he came out. He says he's saying the certain things that happened after they left Kylie Jenner's pool party, which led to the shooting. That sadly Meg was victim to, and other people was talking about it. Yeah, we got an interesting take, because we also got to talk about it as well, because Joe Budden does feel like Tory Lanez was set up. Now, personally, if he's the bodyguard / driver, he might have his own weapons in the car. He's a bodyguard, right? Second of all, listen. At the same time, we always make the joke about the South motherfuckers got poles on them. I'm not saying it's easy for you to get a pole into LA and start like blinking motherfuckers, But I will say this. If you got a gun license, I think they'll let you travel with a weapon. And we got 2 Houston girls. So potentially, Kelsey could have had a weapon. Or Meg could have had a weapon. I don't know for sure. I wasn't there. I can't say nothing. We ain't going to insinuate. Also, if I get this correct, if both Meg and Kelsey was in the back seat, and like, if we just looking at this as a dude, okay, maybe that's where I'm wrong because I'm a dude. Like, if I'm over there, I'm smashing both of you. It's still on the low. Kelsey like passed out at this point. Fucking Tory in the pool trying to get with Kylie. Meg peeping the scene and she's starting to get mad and shit. Y'all wake up Kelsey. Everybody leave. Y'all drag his ass out. Like, yo, you coming with us? We leaving. Fuck all that. And then it's revealed in the drive, like, y'all both put it together that, oh, both of y'all is sleeping with him. Again, I remember I did a video when they were saying that this nigga was just off drugs to the point he was shooting at shorty and she was dissing him saying, my career is better than yours at the moment. I was a little perplexed because I was like, really? That's what set the nigga off? Like, I understand he's inebriated and drunk, but that's what set that nigga off? So it didn't make no sense to me. But basically, it was in the, and this is basically me retelling what happened from the driver's perspective, okay? So it was in the, he insinuates Meg and Kelsey was fighting because they figured that shit out. They was smashing Tory, which I do believe, like, the fuck. Like, of course, you know, if you best friends and y'all both smashing the dude and you went behind my back because Kelsey had COVID to smash dude, yeah, so I believe that part. That, yeah, there was a little friction. They started fighting and arguing and shit. Meg wasn't feeling it. She went to go sit at the bus stop. He stopped the car. Tory went somehow talked to shorty. Woo. Came back in the car. It was still going off. Somehow, they got out the car. Meg and Kelsey was still beefing. Got out the car. Stopped the car again. Got out the car. Apparently, Kelsey somehow had the weapon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was hers. I don't know if it was the bodyguards, whoever the weapon it was. Somehow had the weapon. Her and Meg was arguing, doing all that shit. Tory goes out, try to start the commotion or whatever. And basically, he says he don't know who pulled the trigger, but he heard the shots ring off, and at the end of that scenario, Tory was holding that shit. Now, again, Meg has come out when that shit has happened and says Tory was the one who shot her at the end of the day. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Meg lies, but you could go back in the videos, bro. I have clearly stated the only thing I believed at one point was when Tory Lanez was like, Megan's people is trying to flip this shit, and when Meg was like, Tory's people is trying to flip this shit. That's the only thing I believed. And honestly, I would not be surprised. And I'm not going to say Meg lied because I get it in the aspect of you couldn't believe that was you and being a woman and having certain sexual partners, you might be judged a certain way, at least more than men. But like, why would you lie? Like, everybody and their mama knew you were smashing Tory. What was the point of going on Gayle King and lying? I still don't understand that. You cannot explain that to me, bro. That was like everybody and their mama. It was obvious, bro. Nigga, Stevie Wonder knows. Nigga, and bro, I don't know who. Anybody who had no hearing knows, bro. Like, it wasn't that hard to figure out. So that made no sense to me. Kelsey's testimony, like need I say more? Like that. Anyways, man. But like, as I was saying this, basically that has come out. I don't really think it's gonna change much at this point. It might change if we do believe. And again, I was never believed that was Tory's gun in the first place. I always believed it was the bodyguard. It potentially could have been Kelsey's. Or Meg's. It potentially could have been one of theirs. So that is another scenario we can have. I do feel that it's more likely Kelsey and Meg had the issue and were more argumentative with each other than Tory and Meg. Because, like, if I'm Kelsey and I just found out that, you know, I was with dude, I disappeared because I had COVID. I had to go sit back and get better. And then I came back around y'all. That's when y'all relationship started. Y'all started seeing each other. Y'all, and you was still messing with me. makes more sense than you pulling the dude out the party because he was trying to be in the pool with Kylie. It makes more sense. Also, Kylie still posting up his music and other people still fuck with him. So it's like, because if you was just scum, he's scum. So like, yeah, I always looked at that Tory. I'm like, there's something here that doesn't make sense. Like, I always looked at it like, we're missing some shit here. There's shit that's not together. It makes no sense. So now we got this. So Joe Budden as well, on his recent episode of the podcast, also felt this way. I'm going to read some shit he said. He probably going to say about the same shit I said. Let's see. I'm going to just try to skim through it a little bit. Joe Budden revealed that he speculates storylines were set up, though he doesn't think Meg was behind it. First of all, this is a quote from, I guess, Joe speaking on the podcast. I think it's above her, explained. I don't think she made it up. It's above her. See, that goes back to Tory saying, like, Megan's people trying to plot on me. You can say Rock Nation. This was a play to boost her career. And honestly, it did get to the point, as much as I do like Meg Thee Stallion, I feel like they was just giving her too many awards off of sympathy. Because at that time, she was beefing with Carl Crawford in 1501. She wasn't really putting out, like, proper bodies of work. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But she was just winning shit, bro. She's a mere pawn in this. This play is greater than her. She didn't make nothing up. So basically, they spun it on the way. And again, if I'm an artist PR team, both Meg and Tory's, I'm gonna spin it in a way to make it look more favorable for my client. You know, he went on speculating that the gun used in the shooting incident with Meg was planted in Tory's car. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. It might be the driver's, or potentially could be Megan's or Kelsey's. More leaning to Kelsey, but anyways. I ain't gonna say who I think made it up, but it wasn't her, Budden said. Actually, niggas out there know who it is. I ain't saying it on this broadcast, but I know exactly who it is. I know how that gun got there. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some other shit I had. Also, bro, like I'm saying, there has to be a video. Like there has to be. Makes no fucking sense. I know who gun it was. He then brought up Harris, who was the key witness in the case, and a private chat they once had. I thought it was weird last time we talked about this. Kelsey Harris jumped in my DMs talking about, hey, don't talk about this ish no more. Why? You got immunity. That is crazy. If that did happen, that is crazy. That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, she got immunity. Who gives a fuck? Why wouldn't you want somebody to talk about one of these biggest cases in however many years? That was odd to me, he added. What do you think? Honestly, if that Kelsey shit is true at the end, that is crazy. But again, I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Tory's innocent. No. I will say, it's not as clean cut. There's something there. It just behooves me to think that you, again, I know y'all is inebriated and drunk. Y'all not in y'all proper mind state. But like, oh yeah, I got more hits than you. Motherfucker gets out the car, dance, bitch, dance. And that's crazy to say. Dance, bitch, dance. Dance, bitch, dance. That's crazy as hell to say. So I do believe majority of the fighting was Kelsey and Meg. Because that just makes sense. I'm sorry, maybe it's the guy brain, but like, even if it was me, if I had a shorty, and that was like my fiance, let's say I got COVID, I couldn't be on the road for like 2 weeks or whatever, I just feel my fiance start smashing the bros, and you know me and her have a little thing. Now again, I don't know if Kelsey and Tory was on the low and somehow met whatever have you, but even if it was on the low, we go somewhere, we go to a low function, whatever, and then I'm passed out, bro over there talking to my missus. My missus sees another motherfucker, fucking LL Cool J. She trying to fuck on him. I wake up, somehow we leave for whatever reason, because shit gets exposed. We tell this motherfucker, come, you can't have no fun. So she in the car with us. And me and bro, I'm gonna be mad at you, because yeah, you my chick. But at the same time, this motherfucker, like, this my man. Of course I'm gonna be mad at his ass, because how the fuck you smashing it would be more of that towards him. Especially y'all put us in the back, so of course we beefing first. You in the front. Like, come on, bro. We gonna be beefing first before I get to your ass. But hey, I don't know. I don't know at this point. But what do y'all feel? Comments down below. Links in the description. I don't think it will change anything. You still might gotta sit there and do the time. But yeah, that court, yeah. When they did the court trial and all that shit, that bruh. Yeah, Kelsey's just so testament. I was just perplexed. But anyways, man, hey, comment down below. What do y'all think? I'm gone. Like, subscribe, help your boy out, help your boy grow. Friendly neighborhood K.A. sign off for today. You heard me? I'm off this time. Slam Zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.